Hello, my impatience. It is I, Andrew the Android Koloski here. Rusty suggested I go live, so I'll do precisely that for you guys. I do precisely that. How art thou? So I noticed tonight is the Met Gala. I'm looking at YouTube, and there's a lot of millionaires and billionaires and expensive outfits and expensive attire. What do you guys think of the Met Gala? What are your thoughts on the Met Gala? Pete says you look like you're dressed for the Met Gala, Andrew. You look like you should go right in there. I'd probably get rejected by the rich people. They'd look at me like in a snobbish kind of way, like, "Oh, look at this guy. He's wearing like a little Hawaiian shirt." Somebody says, "Why don't you leave your father alone?" I don't know. I just couldn't get along with him. I think it's hostile dependency, quite frankly. They would look. I mean, I just couldn't get along with my father tonight. Somebody says, in order to fit into the Met Gala, you just got to go, I'm rich. You just got to do that a lot, and you'll fit right in. You just got to go, I'm a pompous smug. I've got so much money. I'm a man of high class. Angel says, I love the Pikachu in the back. Angel, is that your real name? That's a cool name. I like the name Angel. I'm looking at your avatar now. It looks like an Asian woman, too. An Asian woman named Angel. That's awesome. Angel says, thank you, Andrew. Somebody says, why does this seem to happen? Why do you always seem to fight with your father every time he takes you to NAMI? Well, that's really the only times I go with him. Somebody says, you could totally... Somebody says, you could totally headline at the gathering of juggalos. You look like the Met Gala in comparison to those people. I'm not going to sing Asian Woman right now because I'm a little tired. Though we all know, I think at the end of the day, I'm probably going to wind up getting married to an Asian woman. I think we all just kind of see that coming from a mile away. Or at the very least, I'm going to have good friends. But I think probably get married to. At the very least, I'm going to be good friends. But what makes Pete says, what makes you think that? I don't know. I just got a sneaking suspicion. I have secret friends that are, Chinese and Korean, and maybe some of them know me from Stony Brook University and some other places, and I just got a good feeling. I have some and maybe I have a friend that's from India too, so I have a good feeling I got some buddies. So even if we just become buddies, I have a feeling I got some people. Milky says he's actually. Are you a man or a woman, Milky? Are you a man or a woman? Let's see what Milky says. I'm not in. It's cool you're Korean, even if you're a man. Oh, Milky's a Korean woman. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What? How old are you, Milky? Erie asks, "What do you mean by you got people, Andrew? What do you mean? Maybe I'm daydreaming. There's people out there who actually love." Milky is 26, a Korean woman. Okay, tell me more. Are you from New York? Some Horn Dog says the Met Gala is from full of beautiful people. Milky's 26, Korean from New York. Are you single? Are you interested in me? Are you petite? These are like the questions. Milky says yes, 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 and yes. Milky, where in New York are you from? I'm from Massapequa, Long Island. If you're really interested in me, it almost seems too good to be true, Milky. It almost seems too good to be true. So they say when something seems too good to be true, it usually is. When something seems too good to be true. I mean, I'm not an ugly guy. I'm an attractive guy, but when something seems when something seems too good to be true, it usually is. That's my mother's lesson. Somebody says Andrew does look like a young Tom Cruise, but he's got no money. Somebody says if Andrew was normal mentally, he'd be able to get a bunch of women, to be honest. Yeah, Horn Dog says, I feel like you need a White Claw tonight. Today's been stressful. You might need a hard seltzer tonight, Andrew. It's getting late, guys. I'm probably going to go to bed instead. Oh, to be honest with you, after I fought with my dad, I was thinking about getting a beer or a White Claw, but I'm like, I'll pass. So you almost got an alcohol stream tonight, but I made the right decision and didn't get one. Somebody asks me how tall am I? My driver's license says 5'8", but I could pass for 5'9". Why? How tall are you, Angel? Somebody says good. Erie says I'm a very short man. Not really. That's average height. I'm not that short. You think 5'8", 5'9" short? Well, let's type in what's the average height for a man. What's the average? I'm not really upset about my height. Height for a man. Am I the shortest in my family? I might be. Well, I got a cousin who's shorter, who's a woman, but I might be the shortest. Erie only dates men that are 6 feet tall and taller. Milky, how tall are you, Milky? Milky says she loves short kings. Poppy's about 6 foot. So this is justice for Poppy. I didn't actually do anything. Oh, Milky's 5'3", short, petite. Wow, this seems too good to be true. Milky, are you on social media? You want to exchange social media accounts? Milky says she's on YouTube. I'm checking out your channel. You got a lot of my videos on you. Milky says, you have my Discord. All right. Milky says, she loves my style. She loves my style. Dale, I don't know who's taller, Dale or Poppy, but Dale's about Poppy's height. Dale's probably about 5'11". Hey, Angel, can you tell me more about you, Angel? So this is Andrew. Did your brother start talking to you recently? I haven't talked to my brother in a while. Pete wants to know, did I ever pay that ticket? For running a school bus camera. I assume my parents paid it. But you know what they say? If you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. There's just a lot of women show up at night, big dog. Yeah, man. Erie says if it's not paid, they take you to jail. Thank you. Where's Tara Social? I haven't seen Tara Social in a while. I hope she's okay. She was my buddy for a while. Tara Social was my buddy for a while. Oh, Tara Social's back. Right. Wow. I summoned Tara. Hey, Tara, how you doing? Tara's here. Good to see you. Good to see you. So this is Tara's at the Met Gala. Tara's wearing billion-dollar outfits at the Met Gala. This is maybe you met Tara Social yesterday. You never know. Maybe you went on a date with Tara Social yesterday and didn't even realize it. Oh. Somebody asks, what's your favorite anime, Andrew? I liked Death Note. I liked Code Geass. Horn Dog says, was I ever in love? Sort of. I mean, there's definitely been people that I've loved. Yeah, I would say. I mean, I don't know if some of these people, necessarily were going to be like a long term, love of my life kind of love, but I did love some of these people. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I don't. I mean, so I'm thinking back to some of my romantic partners. Yeah, I mean, I would say I definitely loved, at least one or two of them, So, I don't know if there was potential for like, anything like long term but definitely dug the people. You know what I mean? I mean, sometimes obviously when you're a man child, you meet somebody and you're in a different phase of your life. Like for example, my first girlfriend in 2020. Like some people were a lot more mature than me, and I was a little bit like a man child. So maybe somebody says sometimes in life you meet somebody who would be good for you if they matured. You know, one of the cruelest like pranks life will do to you is you meet the perfect person at the wrong time. So you meet somebody that you know if they mature would be perfect for you, but meanwhile they're a man child and you know they're too immature for you at the present time. You know what I mean? So you meet somebody that you know will be the perfect person for you. You know you'll have chemistry with, but you know, unfortunately, it's just not the right time. You know. Tara says that happened to her. Now the person is deceased. So that happens in life. Sometimes you meet the right person, but you know they're in a bad phase of their life, and you can't wait any longer, and you just like this is the fucking perfect person for me, but it's just the wrong time. You know. Ah. Terra Social. Terra Social. No, somebody says, please tell me you didn't stalk Lizzie. I didn't really stalk Lizzie. I don't know. I mean, I don't really have animosity, you know, towards Lizzie. I think we ended on, you know, good terms, relatively speaking. I mean, she kind of, you know, dumped me probably because of the fact that I wasn't working in over a year, and maybe because of the mental illness or whatever the reason was. But you know, it just yeah, we just moved on. You know, I wish her the best. I sometimes see some of her social media posts. You know, I really wish her the best in life, and I wish her nothing but success. You know, um, I have warm feelings towards her. I like her. Um, you know, that's how I view her. You know, somebody asks would I ever go back with her? Probably not. I think too much time is unless I mean too much time has passed. I think it was I think it's just I think that's in the past. But somebody says, has Mark ever blown you? No. Oh, what is that? Oh, that inappropriate question. No, sorry. To answer your question, Mark is just my friend. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I didn't even. Yeah, I was just absentmindedly reading that. Sorry, guys. Mark is a cool dude, and that's inappropriate, guys. Don't. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Mark is my buddy. Mark is my buddy. Somebody asks if Mark watches my videos. I'm sure Mark does, but Mark doesn't really tell me. Somebody says Mark is your best chance, Andrew. Mark is your best chance, Andrew. So it says Mark is very talented. Like literally, Mark is very talented. Yeah, I mean, I dig Mark. You know, I dig Mark. Mark is one of my best friends at the moment. You know, if not my best friend at the moment. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Mark. Later, Milky. See you later, Milky. Tara Social, I know you're busy lately, but have you been working on any new songs? Somebody asks, does Man Crush Ed still consider you a friend? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Man Crush Ed thinks of me. Somebody says, Tara Social says she hasn't been working on any new songs. She's in between two apartments and stuff keeps getting delayed because of Satan. Satan does make things hard, that's for sure, Tara. Tara, are you religious? I mean, you blame something on Satan. Are you religious, Tara? Tara Social. Let's go. Let's go to her channel. Oh yeah, the N word is the and then you had semi retarded and the loony bin. I think your Magnus Opus is well, obviously everybody likes Asian Woman. That's a good one. Yeah, yeah. You got a lot of good songs. You got a lot of good songs. Somebody likes Tara Social's 666 song. Six. Somebody says I like Asian Woman. That came out the best so far. Yeah, I know. I know. The people that met me yesterday, they like the Asian Woman too. That's a good. That's a good one. Yeah, you can't deny Asian Woman's a good one. So he says Tara played at his wedding last year. Many people cried. Koza says, "Hello, Andrew. How you doing, Koza? How you doing?" Somebody says, "I wonder if some of the people from yesterday are in this chat." I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna yeah, hit the old dusty trail. I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace out, guys.